Hi, everyone. Today, I wanted to, given how low interest rates are currently, I wanted to record a quick video of some tips that you can use to put yourself in a good position to actually purchase a house. This is typically what I recommend when you're looking at purchasing a house. So I thought that it would be helpful to kind of let people know some things that they should do moving forward to take advantage of these low interest rates. My name is Ethan Stewart with Centennial Financial Group. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. So, like I said, the main reason I wanted to do this is because interest rates are at very, very low rates right now. So, it is a pretty good time to purchase a house. The rates that people are buying new homes have been increasing lately. And so, it's a good time to get in it. Plus, we're in a pandemic and a lot of people are working from home, and it's a lot more enjoyable to be working from home than in an apartment. Right now, I'm living in an apartment with my partner, and we enjoy being outside and we don't have a yard to be able to go to. So we both would enjoy a yard to enjoy and a bigger home. But, there's some perks as well from apartments, which we'll get into some other time. So looking at a house is a lot of fun. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go ahead and figure out your goals. So you can't purchase a house without knowing what kind of house you want to get. So think about what kind of house, what do you want in it, where you want it located, things along those lines, because the rest of the information that, or the rest of the things that you should look at can all be structured around that. So first and foremost, figure out what you're looking for. The second thing you want to look at is begin to save. Most lenders typically want around a 20% down payment for the house. So they want some forward money before they can give you the loan. Now that can be adjusted depending on first-time home buyer programs as well as a couple other programs out there. But generally speaking, if you're looking to buy a house, then it's around a 20% down payment. So a good way to start saving for that is get into the mode of saving, of paying your mortgage. So whatever you want to start paying for mortgage or even more, start putting that away per month to kind of get your budget, get your savings, get those habits in place. So when you do have a mortgage, it's a lot easier. So that's first, that's the second tip there. Third one is consider what's called the 28% rule. And now what this one is something that the lenders tend to look at. And what you want to do is make sure that whatever you're going to be paying all in for your mortgage on a monthly basis or your house is below 28% of your gross monthly income. So let me explain that. So what I mean is if you're making $5,000 per year, or excuse me, per month on a gross basis, you want to make sure that your principal, your interest, and this is what's called a PITI, principal, interest, taxes, and then insurance are those payments on a monthly basis, all those come down to less than 5,000 or less than 28% of $5,000. So that's what you want to look at on when you go and calculate out how much house you can afford, is take into account what your growth monthly income is and do that calculation to figure out what you can afford. That gives you an idea of what kind of house you want to look at in terms of cost. So look at that thirdly. And then the fourth tip is to go find the best interest rate. When it comes to figuring out house buying, what it comes down to is that you want to find the best deal. So what I typically recommend is go and talk to multiple lenders, get some comparison, maybe even get some bidding wars going on. If it's your first time purchasing a home, you just want to find the best relationship you can. So just go through multiple bankers, see if you can find the best rate, because just because one person says one thing doesn't mean the other one will as well. And keep that in mind. And then when you go through finding the actual loan, you want to find a couple of criteria. Generally speaking, you want a fixed rate for as long as possible. And the reason is that just because you get a 30-year mortgage does not mean that you have to pay it off in 30 years. What that 30 years means is that the company calculates based off of 30 years. That's how they break down what you owe in payment. But if you pay extra per month, you can pay it down a lot faster than 30 years. So keep that in mind. You want a long-term and a fixed rate, because in the end, you'll with the lowest interest rate, because eventually you'll pay the lowest amount of interest rate through that method. It's the most cost-effective way. Then fifth is that you want to have some extra cash on hand because there's going to be multiple closing costs, and sometimes there's other miscellaneous fees and costs that come up. Sometimes things out of nowhere from first purchasing your home. So you want to make sure to have some cash on hand to deal with those things that are always unknowns. So have that available as well. And then sixth is that you should consider life insurance. The reason is this is one of your biggest amounts of debt that you're going to take on in your life. And especially if you're married or have kids, it's even more important. But consider life insurance to cover the potential liability on your loved ones if something were to happen to you when you own this home. So that's number six to keep in mind. And then finally, sit back, enjoy your new home, and make sure to have a housewarming party. And definitely invite me to that because I want to take part in it. But enjoy your house because you worked hard and you planned effectively to enjoy yourself and enjoy your new lifestyle. So I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know if this is helpful, and we'll go ahead and be doing more videos of these. And please, like usual, share this video. Let people know if you find this helpful, and share it to them as well. Like our pages. And like always, it was great to talk with you. Thank you for your time, and you have yourself a great day.